and I really couldn't find much information on them. However, I did find their ties to Krishan. And if you guys are interested in this type of content, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm taking risks. Why would I hate on a testy old bitch? Lisa Malone, from what I gathered on the internet, they've been married since 2013, and they are both attorneys of law, and they are lobbyists, meaning they work for government officials. This is Sean R. Malone, and I'm going to read you his bio. Sean R. Malone is a versatile advocate engaged in a very diverse practice, effective for his clients. Before all three branches of government, Malone is renowned as a complex problem solver. Malone joined Harris, Jones, and Malone as a named member in 2008 and draws on his broad public and private sector experience to provide his clients with a strategic advice and counsel of a range of legal, labor, and municipal state government issues. Having served at the highest levels of state and local government, he offers keen political and practical insight on state management policy and operational matters. In recent years, he has successfully represented a variety of business entities on both a state and local level, was a member of a trial team that prevailed at both the criminal and administrative levels in a high-profile police misconduct case of a wrongly accused Baltimore City police officer. Successfully negotiated labor contracts in Baltimore, Howard, Harford, and Anne Arundel counties. Newark and Dover, Delaware, worked with a team to defeat legislation designed to remove the historic Preakness stakes from Baltimore, and was a vital member of a negotiating team on Weller Development Partners, formerly Sagamore Development Company, successfully effort to obtain $535 million in tax increment financing from the city of Baltimore. I want to point out here where it says Anne Arundel County, that is the county that Ronnie had passed away in, and that was outside of his grandmother's house. As for Lisa, Sean had made a post of him and Lisa together, and he says, "Today is an all day, all way, any drink Lisa pay celebration of a law school grad. And yes, my suit is from the Riddler collection. Old Molenster is celebrating." And I don't like how he always says that on his post. He'd be like, Malonester, and it literally sounds like Lester, like what they call Tasiki Moleski. Like, it sounds like that. It's so weird. But anyways, she had just graduated from law school, and this was last year. So I want to point that out and bring that up. So when I read about Lisa and Sean Malone, my biggest question was, what is a lobbyist? What is a lobbyist lawyer? A lobbying lawyer is a lawyer who promotes an organization's goals to government officials. Lobbyists are paid to influence how lawmakers vote in legislation. Their responsibilities are research and analyze legislation. Lobbyists research legislation and analyze how it will impact their clients' goals. Lobbyists persuade government officials to support their clients' goals. Lobbyists may use advertising campaigns or influence opinion leaders to change public opinion. Lobbyists work with clients to develop strategies to achieve their goals. Lobbyists arrange meetings with government officials and legislative members. Lobbyists monitor legislative hearings and report back to their clients. So that is what Lisa and Sean Malone do for a living. They're very influential in the city of Baltimore, and they are very significant when it comes to government officials, when it comes to anything law-related, lawyer-related, anything like that. They're attorneys of the law. So they have a lot of significance. I ended up finding this from Reddit, and somebody had posted this. I'm going to read it for you. It says, Sean Malone is a powerful attorney and lobbyist in Maryland. He is also supposedly Krishan's real father. He was at Junior's birth, and Krishan calls him her godfather. This is the man that helps her get out of all her legal troubles. I think the reason they are doing anything in their power to not allow Blueface or Ronnie to get that DNA test is because that little boy will link back to Sean Malone. The Malone family has been trying to set him up, Blueface better watch his back. I know we think Krishan is waiting on him because she loves him, but I think she has other plans for him. Junior isn't safe either. A couple weeks before Ronnie had passed away, he had made a live, and I'm going to insert it, and he's just talking about Sean Malone. And I'm going to insert a couple videos of him talking about Sean Malone as well.
Set me up to go to jail. Her father, Sean Malone, he's a politician. He owns a law firm. He got strings out this motherfucker. She did that setup play to get me in jail, to put me in front of the judge, to get me locked away. Sean Malone got enough pull to get me in front of whatever judge he want. And they could maximize in Maryland. You get sentenced based off of your guidelines. You know what's up with my record. You know I came home on a body. This girl's father, like I was telling you, is he has a law firm. He's a politician now. Baltimore City is real crooked, corrupt, man. So I don't even really know what I'm going up against, man, because for the longest I was wondering, like, how was this young lady getting out of so many different scenarios? But I had to realize that the guy that she made me think was her godfather, it's really her dad. But he also is her get out of jail free card. That's why every time she gets in trouble in Maryland, her and Tifa, they get scot-free. Walk away. No charges, no nothing. It's good.
So her dad's that white dude that you was posting on your IG story?
Yes, that's her dad, bro.
Oh, wow. Damn. I thought he was like an actor or something.
Man, this is like some power shit, bro. Like, 50 Cent need to freaking look into her life, man, and see if he could make a documentary of her shit. But this shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
Her dad, like, it's crazy, man. All right, so look, this is how Krishan and Tasiki was born, because Tasiki is her Tifa. That's the sister that she went viral on the Zeus clip saying, "Oh, you made me eat your when I was 7." Tasiki and Krishan are both the light-skinned sisters. They basically the only Malones of all of Charlotte kids. Charlotte is their mother. So Sean Malone used to be a truck driver back in the day. So his wife, Lisa Malone, used to sell dope, but she also was like a little madam. That's basically like a female pimp.
Right.
So she used to lure in all the beautiful females in the city by giving them dope. And when they couldn't feed they dope habit no more, she had them, as lot lizards, basically, selling their shit. So Charlotte, long story short, was one of her best toes. Charlotte she still is very beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, Krishan's mother is beautiful, man. Like, inside and out, she's beautiful. That dope was just, like, her downfall, unfortunately. So, long story short, Lisa was her, dope dealer / pimp. So when he didn't have any more money to basically feed her habit, Lisa, would put her out there on some plays, and, that's how she would get her fix. Long story short, Lisa met Sean, and Sean took a liking into Charlotte. He liked Charlotte a lot. He ended up basically having Krishan and Tifa with Charlotte. And he could never, do nothing with Charlotte because, she was all dope, but she was beautiful, but also because Lisa wouldn't let him. Lisa is Sean's wife.
Oh, okay.
So, long story short, this is when I found out, this is her dad, bro. It was one day, I had just came home from the body, and Sean was trying to take a charge from me. My bad.
Oh, you good, homie. You good.
But, I'm sorry. What was I saying before I had my little?
You said something like you just came home from a body, and then Chrisean was trying to take the charge for you.
Okay, yeah. So I just came home. Chrisean was ready to take a charge from me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when she took the charge and she got down to jail, this was my red flag that I never paid attention to. She was so geeked to take the charge from me, but she never took a charge from me before.
Mm.
Her father, right before her taking that charge from me, her father had basically like came back into their life and made connection with them. Lisa was always like trying to force him to stay away from his daughters, but he was always on some shit like having that guilty conscience. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, long story short, he got pulled in the city. He's a politician. He's a lawyer. Mm-hmm. So he went and had Fox come out and do a segment on Chrisean and Tifa. If you do some digging, you'll see Chrisean was on Fox Baltimore when she was like 17. This is because of her dad. Chrisean also was on Ultimate Tag. This is also because of her dad and the strings that he pulled to get her on there. There's
in Ultimate Tag, that's kind of like that ninja show thing.
This is what people don't know. Rock and Tasiki, dad, name is Sean Malone. He's a politician in Baltimore City. He has a law firm. He's married to a lady named Lisa Malone. This is the alleged people who y'all think is Junior's godparents. The people that y'all think is Junior's godparents is actually Chrisean's stepmother and her biological father. The reason that Chrisean told Blueface that this is the reason Chrisean told Blueface that her godfather molested her. Chrisean told Blue that her godfather molested her in an attempt of keeping
So you guys
Blue
just watched
from
those clips. And do you see how Ronnie's story of him calling Sean Malone a politician and also him not really changing his story, saying that this is why Chrisean gets out of things is because her dad is a lawyer. And also I'm gonna insert another clip, and this is in regards to the last clip I played of Ronnie speaking when he had mentioned Blueface and what Blueface thinks of Sean Malone.
I know everybody around Chrisean, including her godparents. And she had told me that one time when she was in high school, around the time that she had tried on a dress, and that her godfather made a move on her. And ever since then, they've had a sort of a relationship. Now, how would I know this? Lisa and Lisa's husband, they will only know if this is true or not. Chrisean is that evil. Yeah, the people that helped her her whole life, she goes and tells bad stories about them. Yes, my 6-day-old child is left with people that she's claimed to have looked at her or done something towards her inappropriately. Right? Okay. Capable of anything, but anything, like, bro, I know what's going on schoolyard. Like, I know. That's why I'm so worried.
I want to insert a video of Sean and Lisa Malone holding Chrisean Jr. when he had just arrived, and this is the first day he was born. This is the lady that said, "Don't say coochie." This is the lady. This is my godmother. Like, what the fuck? She just sounds white. He sounds more black than her. He's white. This is Sean Malone. This is Lisa Jones.
Chrisean, you can take a picture of Lisa holding the baby like that?
Yeah, you can take a picture. Lisa, say hi so they won't think I'm lying.
She was nice.
The nurses were nice.
The nurses
It
was
was
nice.
me being a mother.
Lisa smiled.
And then Elle over here just like,
So before Ronnie had passed, he had also posted this on his Instagram story, and he said, "Ask Krishan, is this her get out of jail free card?" And if you look at these two pictures side by side, you could definitely see a resemblance, like from the eyebrows, the eye shape, the face shape. She's like a really she looks a lot like Sean Malone. And let's face it here, they have the same name. Her name is Krishan Malone, and his name is Sean Malone. So why do you have this man's last name, but he's your godfather? That's kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest there. Another thing I want to point out too is what Ronnie said earlier about him being the parents of Tasiki and Krishan. If you see Krishan compared to her sisters, and there really is a skin tone difference. And even when I seen Krishan for the first time in like 2020 on her videos, I really thought that this woman was mixed. I really thought she was like a racially ambiguous woman that was like something else, you know? But when she showed that picture of like her family and made it the cover of her Rainy Days album, I guess, her Rainy Days photo, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But when she did that and she showed that that this black dude was her dad, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, she probably got some Creole in her, and, you know, but she's just basically a light-skinned black girl. That's what I assumed. Now, if this is not crazy enough, you remember how Ronnie kept saying that he's like a corrupt politician and that he has strings and he has ties and all that? I had found that that he was planning an event, Sean Malone, for the district attorney Ivan Bates, and here it is. You guys can find this on the website of Sean Malone, his law firm website. But basically, he was planning an event for the state attorney Ivan Bates, and here's Ivan Bates. Is the state attorney of Baltimore City. His name is Ivan Bates, and he just got into office last year, and that is why Sean Malone did have that event planned out for him. But I do want to say this. Sean Malone has been an attorney since the year of 97. So he's been around for a long time. This man just got into office, and I'm not trying to insinuate that he's getting Ivan to, like, you know, cover up any criminal activity or anything like that. I'm saying that he's been a lawyer for a really long time, and he definitely has ties to government officials because he is a lobbyist. And if you guys didn't know, a state attorney and a district attorney is the same thing, and they're just responsible for presenting the case against defendants and decide what charges to file and recommending sentences. Basically like what Kamala Harris was doing in California before she even ran for VP. She's a district attorney. They send people to jail. They prosecute people. They do a lot. Guys, that is it for this video today. I want to say thank you to all the people that have subscribed to my channel. I've seen it grow within the past week, within the past month. And also, please let me know what you guys think of this video, and also what you guys think about Krishan Jr. and his situation, and what you guys think of all the information that I pieced together. And I also want to mention that all this information is alleged, and nothing is factual, but that is everything that I did try to piece together and make it connect. I want to know what you guys think of the video.